and this time it's for real. Yep, I'm talking to you now. I was not expecting this, but here we are. So, by the time you'll be watching this, my Battle Network 4 guide has reached the first big turning point. With the release of episode 16, I have finished the first playthrough of the game, out of the 3 I'll need to complete it. Thus, I decided it will be a good time to sit down and talk to you about a few things. A few days ago, I was accepted to join the YouTube Partner Program, which feels surreal to me in a certain way. Even if my channel was created back in 2019, I started making these guides in 2020, and somehow they've been getting more attention as time went on. And you bet it's something I really appreciate. I don't think I'll ever get tired of thanking you all for the support you've given me. But, on the other side of things, this sort of milestone has made me think about how can I improve what I've been doing all this time. Because yeah, when looking at the stuff I've been putting out for the past years, you might notice some progress, especially on the editing side. I'm really happy about how the BM4 screen layout turned out, so yeah, it would be fine if I just kept making more videos like this. However, I think it's time to take it to the next step. So now, let me tell you about my ideas to push the Road to Completion series a little bit forward. First off, I want to let you know that I've been reading you guys for the past months. And the main request I have received since my videos got some attention has always been adding voiceover to them. So, I want to do it, even if my equipment is not that good, as you might have noticed by now. To make that happen, some changes will arrive to the structure of my videos. The main focus of these updates is to make them more dynamic, even if that means going slightly away from the standard YouTube walkthrough. This has been a very complex decision for me, because I've also been told the opposite. Yeah, I got a few comments telling me that the lack of narration is helpful at times. And to be honest, I can see why. Sometimes watching a guide is more fun than reading up information, so people usually check this type of content to orient themselves at any given moment when playing through a specific game. How do I know that? Well, I saw the analytics, guys. I know what you're doing. Anyway, if you don't mind, let me show you what I've been thinking about. So, first things first, don't you worry, this layout ain't going away. I had intentions to try something different, but unless you guys really hate it, I want to keep this way of measuring my progress through each game. So, the big change will be on the script side of things instead of the visuals. As for all those people who just want to get to a specific point of the guide, like a certain boss or event, I will be using timestamps, so it should be a win-win situation for all of you guys. On the opposite side, if all of that didn't sound convincing to you in any sort of way, I have a plan B. This second idea will mean keeping the layout, the extended length of each episode, and the usual structure of me playing through each chapter, as I've been doing for the past 3 years. So on top of that, I'll use the voiceover to give you guys more details about battle tactics. This also applies to the plan A, but anyway, the idea is to give you details about battle tactics, folder building, games mechanics, and trivia that should be useful for you all. Scripts will be longer that way, and editing will definitely take me more time, but it's fine. Besides, any of these suggestions for changes will definitely give me more stuff to do before the release of each episode, so I have to ask you to be a little more patient with me. I promise I'll be working on them as soon as my schedule allows me to, so yeah, thanks in advance. And that concludes this channel update, which is also the first one I've done so far. I guess community posts were not enough this time. So yeah, please remember to drop a comment and just tell me what you think. All of this is for you, so I'll read your thoughts and then see what I can do. I've always seen this YouTube channel as a hobby, and that mindset is going to remain, yeah, but I really want to make something unique out of this. So any suggestions, any opinions will be very helpful in this learning process. Aside from that, the new format could allow me to extend the Road to Completion series to more types of games, not just Mega Man RPGs. And I would really appreciate that, because Battle Network will eventually end at some point. So yeah, anyway, that's all I had to say, so take care and see you next time.